Good morning, everyone. Who else in Dublin is enjoying this heat wave that we got going on? It's like almost too hot. I cannot believe it, it's crazy. So I decided to whip out the camera, do a bit of vlogging today. Recently, I've just been enjoying the sun, staying active, going on hikes and stuff. So hopefully get up to something fun today. Let's do this. For once, I got up in the morning and I did my hair. Alright, so you guessed it, this morning, ramen waffles. You can do it a few different ways. Today I'm gonna go for a little bit of protein muffin mix. If you're on the website though, get the pancake mix, it's way better. A scoop of whey and egg whites, and that's literally it. Just like mix around the bowl. And then for kind of like seasoning, flavoring, I'm also gonna add in a little bit of salt, cinnamon, and some toffee flavor drops too. That is absolutely delicious. Gonna have a coffee with that, and that is gonna fuel me right up for the day. So when I wake up in the morning, first thing I will have is kind of like my morning vitamins with my breakfast. So it's daily vitamins, vitamin D, omegas, and some green tea extract. There's also a bit of caffeine in that from the green tea, natural caffeine, so that kind of wakes you up a little bit too. Yo, do you know what we're gonna do to make this vlog a little bit more interesting? I'm gonna answer some Snapchat questions as I go about my day, change things up a little bit. What's going on, Snapchat? I'm filming a little Q&A in the vlog I'm doing today, so hit me up with a couple of questions either here or on Instagram. What's going on, Snapchat? I'm filming a little Q&A. Okay, so first one, let's just answer quickly. What's a typical good day for you? Well, for me, a good day is a productive day. Like when it's the end of the day, I'm lying down in bed and I've just got everything ticked off my list. I sleep easy. I swear to God, when I've like loads of work left to do, I'm up tossing and turning all night. I hate it. So yeah, a good day for me is a productive day. So that's like all LF gym wear done, sent out, which is currently sold out, as you may be able to see there. You know, all client emails done, all plans done, everything. All my emails gotten back to, just a lot, you know. Everything ticked off the list. That is a good day for me, combined with like doing something active, like going for a walk or a swim or something like that. That would be a perfect good day for me. It is so hot, it literally smells like Spain. Do you know that smell? It's like hot ground or something. Just got into Raw. We're having like a little pre-workout lunch, getting prepared. Decided to just answer the next question that I got, and it's how to stay lean when bulking. And it's actually really simple, and it's basically just choose a modest surplus. Like a lot of people, they really overestimate how much calories they actually need to gain muscle. So like I recommend going about 300 above maintenance. And like also a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm bulking, and they eat like pizzas regularly, or they eat out loads, and they just eat things that is going to blow out their calories. And it's not that those are certain bad foods that are doing it, it's just they're very calorically dense, and it'll increase your surplus without you even knowing. So basically just keep your surplus modest. That's how you stay lean when bulking. Maybe also add in some cardio, some light cardio, or even just stay active. Go for walks twice a week, something. Just all about keeping that surplus modest. All black, everything was a bad choice on a day like today. So just cooking up a tasty burger.
And that brings me on to the next question is, Rob, what are you doing with your nutrition for the summer? And I am taking in about 2,500 calories a day. My maintenance is around 2,800 to 3,000, so it's just a little bit below maintenance, which will allow me to, you know, stay lean, but still, you know, 2,500 calories, that's fine, you know, I can sustain that. So I can still be sociable. I'm taking in about 200 grams of protein a day, and I'm more so letting carbs and fats land wherever. So, you know, my usual fat intake is around 50 grams, but if I go over that, I'll just lower carbs down a little bit. As long as total protein intake and total calories are on point, then I'm happy. That's what I'm doing for the, you know, next couple of weeks. Then I'm gonna lean down a little bit more for the Olympia in September in Vegas, and then after all that, I'm gonna try schedule some time off events and stuff to take a nice lengthy bulk. Or I don't even like the word bulk, a lean gaining phase is probably a better way to say it. All right, here is a good question. Advice for women trying to make gains. Also, how much booty is too much booty? For the women making gains, the principles are the same, you know, eat in a slight caloric surplus and progress in the weights room. You know, you gotta build up that squat. But the thing is, women are constantly cutting, they're constantly spending time in a deficit, and it's so hard to build a significant and noticeable amount of muscle whilst in a deficit. So, you know, women are always focused on dieting and cutting and everything, and it's like, you know, you gotta eat. You know, it doesn't work like that. So don't be afraid to, you know, put aside a bit of time to up your caloric intake a little bit. You know, you'll feel better, and, you know, in the long run, it will improve your physique. It'll add shape to your physique. You know, it'll give you that hourglass figure if you build up your glute muscles, and if you build up your lats and your back and stuff, it'll make you look, you know, your waist look smaller and everything. So, but yeah, I'm glad you asked that, because a lot of girls are afraid of the kind of words bulk or gain. You know, it scares them off from ever making, you know, any progress. And how much booty is too much booty? I think when, you know, it goes all Kim Kardashian and starts to like go down and like overhang and hang over, I'm pretty sure it's not meant to do that. And how much booty is too much booty? No such thing as too much booty. Gotta love the booty. All right, so I've got to go into town now to pick up Sarah. I'm gonna get changed in a minute, but the next question is about, I didn't even read it all. It was like, oh, I don't have enough time. I want to start my own business. Or no, it was, I want to get into the fitness industry. Yeah, start your own business. But I don't have enough time with my normal job now. And I'm just like, oh, you're talking to the right person, right? So OGs will remember that. You know, when I started off on YouTube, I worked not a 9 to 5, but a 9 to 6, you know? Like, you don't just start YouTube and it's like, oh, bam, after a first video, you're minted. And now someone who I have a lot of time for is Gary Vaynerchuk. And he always talks about this golden period of time you have in 7 p.m. till 2 a.m. 7 p.m. when you get home from work, okay? And until 2 a.m. until you just do whatever you want, okay? And everyone between this time, they're watching fucking Game of Thrones, they're playing Pokemon Go, or they're doing some bullshit that, is that going to benefit you? Is that going to bring you closer to your goals? No, it's not. And I remember when I first started YouTube, you know, I would get home, I would get straight on my laptop. I was doing clients till the early hours. I was packaging up LF orders. Then the next day, in the morning, I was throwing them all into the trunk of my car. And then at lunchtime, you know, fuck lunch, I don't have time to eat. I would drive to the post office, which was miles away. It'd be like rush hour 3. I was like swerving through traffic, trying to get there, sending them all off, legging it back, and then, you know, I'd finish work, I'd drive home, I'd do, you know, get more clients, and then I'd get to the gym at night time. And then people also forget the weekend. You've got like 48 hours to do whatever you like. So on the weekend, I was making YouTube videos, and like, you know, I'd be like, oh my God, I haven't done a YouTube video in ages. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to start making 4 videos on the weekend, and then I'm gonna like spread these out over time. You know, and that's how I did it. And then I kept doing that until my own business was making, you know, more money than my day job. And like, even now, I would love to watch Game of Thrones. It sounds fucking amazing. Pokemon Go sounds like a laugh. But I don't have time for this. You know, is that gonna benefit me? Is that gonna give me the life I want? You know, no. So, you know, people are always making excuses with time, and be that with like fitness, business, diet, anything. And it's just like, you do have time, like you do. I'm sorry, like, you know, there's very few people who actually don't have time. Like even some of my clients, you know, I had a girl who was prepping for a show. She placed high, she had like kids and a full-time job as well. That's like even tougher, and she still smashed it. So you know, there's always someone working harder than you. Sorry, yeah, this is just something I'm passionate about. You know, I'm not exactly ranting, I'm just like trying to inspire people. I'm just trying to, you know, get you to get up off your ass and get after what you fucking want. Anyways, time to get into town. It is such a nice day, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting out of the house, getting out and about. In regards to the last point I made, obviously, if you're on top of your shit, you know, if you're where you want to be, everything's going to plan, and you got time to watch Pokemon or watch Game of Thrones, play Pokemon, then by all means, play that shit. But just don't complain about not having enough time when you're doing these sort of things that, you know, aren't really benefiting you. First ever job, I was a sandwich maker in Spar. Gotta start somewhere, but of course, you know, I told chicks that I was a sandwich artist. Sounds way cooler. There she is. Ooh, daily specials, walk on in. Alright, so picked up Sarah, and it is too good a day to not get froyo. It would be a crime against humanity to not get some froyo. So we're going in, we're in Ranelagh. We're trying out a new place, so I'm excited to see what it's like, because I'm a bit of like a frozen yogurt connoisseur.
So that's a mix between the two?
Yeah. Alright, so check this out, okay? Got the usual froyo toppings, but that is melted protein bar on top of it. That's right up my alley. So we're gonna sit here now. This is a nice little kind of outdoor setting. What you got? Sarah's already started digging into hers, so we're gonna sit here now, chill for a bit, and get back to the apartment. Did you get a nice selfie?
I did.
Very nice.
Doors opening.
And for dinner, I am gonna have a big old chicken salad bowl. I absolutely love these things for flavoring water. There's like so little calories in them, I would not track it. Next question's a good one, it's interesting, and that's, do you ever feel vain or whatever when you post a topless picture on social media? Completely get what you're saying, but yo, this is the fitness industry. If you want people, you know, if you're a personal trainer, you want to get clients, you want to sell plans, whatever it is, people are going to want to see if you walk the talk, what type of shape you're in. And so there's that, you know, there's just the marketing side of it. You know, people also, they will follow your social media accounts because they want to get inspired to get in shape as well. Or if they see you hitting the gym hard or the shape you've gotten in, people will be like, okay, I want to do that too. So that's awesome to inspire people to exercise. It's one of the main reasons I do this thing. And then you can say it's kind of like being an artist. An artist paints a picture, they're proud of it, and they put it in the museum for people to see. They display it. It's like, you know, with bodybuilding or fitness, your body is like your canvas, the nutrition is like your paintbrush, and the weights are like the paint. And you make your masterpiece and you're proud of it and you want people to see it. So that's what it's kind of like as well. So yeah, I get what you mean with the vain thing, but nah, you know, I think it's just kind of like the way things are. So if you've gotten yourself into good shape and you're proud of it, be proud of it. Being proud is an amazing feeling. Go for it. Sometimes you just gotta say, who cares what people think? Nicest t-shirt I own. Great job, Rob. Testimonials are flying in. Boss gym wear. I cannot wait to launch the next line. I'm gonna put a lot of effort into it. Alright, gonna finish up this vlog here. It is such a nice, mild evening. But so two things. Comment down below if you like this format where I just kind of, you know, knock out a few questions as I go about my day. I don't think I've actually ever done this before. And second of all, I want to give a big congrats to the whole Alphalete team on absolutely smashing all their competitions, and I'm so happy for them, you know, not only because they won and everything, but now when I go there on Friday, I'm flying to Texas, everyone is going to be in party mode, you know, everyone's going to be in such good spirits, you know, so that's awesome. I cannot wait to get there. You know, I'll try to get a video out before then, but if not, geez, I'll see you in Texas. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a video, like, comment, all that. Keep it real. I'm out of here.